The point is that you may need help at the buffet. You're need
naked.
help. You're naked.
You're afraid.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Tank Talk. These are your boys, Keith
And Brandon.
Today we're talking about a very serious topic, one that I know a lot about.
Hair coloring.
No, has to do with food.
Food coloring.
Correct. No, we're not. We're talking about buffets, boys and girls. You read it in the title. You're currently sitting at a Chinese buffet. You sat down and you're like, man, this is $12. How in the world am I going to get my money's worth?
You're paying $12 for your Chinese buffets?
Hey, I like to go to a nice one.
That weird one that we used to go to, that was like $12, wasn't it?
Brandon, I think you're hard pressed to go to a buffet for less than $10.
I don't know.
They're giving you all you can eat.
Yeah, but
what? Let me finish my thought.
Okay.
The person watching this, you're probably sitting in a booth somewhere at a Chinese restaurant. You're probably all alone. Everyone who loves you has left you. You're thinking the only way to fill the void in my heart is to eat more food than is humanly respectable. That's not true. You're probably with your family hanging out watching a YouTube video. The point is that you may need help at the buffet. You're
naked.
Help. You're naked.
You're afraid.
You're naked. You're afraid. You're in the corner of the buffet line near the sweet and sour chicken. You're trying to determine whether you can peel the outsides off the chicken to make yourself a loincloth while also being able to eat the insides of the chicken. You're in a bad spot and you need help at the buffet is what it boils down to, and we are here to help.
We should have went to the lab and made a loincloth using some chicken skin.
I wish we were going to the lab to go to a Chinese buffet after this video.
I wouldn't trust one in our town.
Yeah, we only have the one that I know about, and Brandon's phone is going off, so this video is a wash. Not really. I'm sorry, I was just, again, being sarcastic. But the point is, after all of our foolishness, is that we wanted to make a video giving you some buffet strategies. Because, I mean, to look at me, you'd think, yeah, that fella, he knows about a buffet.
Like a lot of people they don't think about it, and then when you go there, you don't get the quality that you could have.
You're right.
Sometimes not even the quantity. Because if you're at a church event, I was going to say church picking, but that's not it. If you're at a church buffet or like a family reunion, there's not an unlimited supply of food.
That's correct. You don't have people making the food as you eat it. Can I say something about buffets?
Yes.
It may be unpopular. It may also be a little bit rude. Especially because, I mean, look at me. But a lot of times when I go into a buffet and I look around, I think, am I possibly the only respectable person in here? And I know that's not the right way to feel, but you look around and, like, there's something about a buffet that attracts people who've given I feel bad for saying it, but
they just think they need a whole, like, I knew a guy who he would go and he'd get like 3 plates of rice. He'd get like 2 plates of chicken, and he'd get like a whole plate of like just whatever else he found interesting.
Who hurt this man?
I don't know. I know he also ate in like a single sitting. Well, he got up a couple of times.
Does he watch?
But he ate like 10 hot dogs and like 6 burgers. And drank like a 6-pack of Coke.
Oh my gosh.
And this was all just for lunch. Like, this isn't even like guys, I have been lost in the woods for a week. I need to replenish my body.
This is serious.
So do you know how unhealthy hot dogs are for you?
Yes.
Didn't know that till this week.
Brandon, what did you think?
I think it's the chili that makes them unhealthy.
It's not. It's not. It's all the processed meat.
There's just so much salt in there.
Yeah, it's crazy amounts of salt. You know what else is salty? Our battery. It's dying. Yet again. So we've got to cut and change it out. BRB. And we're back. Battery's got enough juice to get us to the finish line.
Keith, we should just start inserting an advertisement.
We really should.
Battery, so we can just play it off.
Yeah, exactly. We're looking for sponsors. If you're out there and you're a business and you think, man, these boys get their video out to about maybe 20, 25 people a week, and I need those 25 people.
Now, if you want the plug at the beginning or the end, the rates are $5 a video. But if you want to be in our battery spot,
it's $500 a video.
Yes.
Yeah. It's sought after advertising.
So now, when I think of a buffet, I think it can be a wonderland or a minefield.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Do we want to limit it to one kind of buffet? Or do we want to give universal rules for buffets so that you can eat a lot, get your money's worth, but feel bad about it.
I think my rules apply to anyone that you're going to.
Okay,
because
so
I think
pizza, Chinese food, barbecue, it works.
I think you've got because you've got ones like Golden Corral that have everything.
Oh yeah.
Then you've got other ones, and I hate these ones, but they only have like 2 meats, and they have like rice, one kind of beans. Like, you ever been to those?
Where is this?
There's one like a couple miles that way.
What's it called?
Like maybe they're watching.
Maybe so.
Let me make up a name. It's Southern Foy's food.
Southern Boys? I've never even heard of
Crack
this.
the code.
Barbecue? Or is that what we're talking about?
It's called I don't know. It's called like Southern Boys, Dutch Boys.
There's just Boys. I understand what you mean. Yeah, if it's a buffet, you need a lot. That's what we're trying to get at. So this is also
basically they should just be throwing a bag of corn chips out, saying, "Here, pay $10."
I don't think that's what they're doing.
I think that's what they're
doing. Let's talk about buffets. We're not going to count them. We're talking about big bad buffets.
A big old buffet.
A big old buffet, boys. That's what we're talking about. So, Brandon, I see you got some notes there.
I do.
I feel like I don't have a lot of notes as far as strategy, but I feel like I could critique yours and tell you if it's wrong or not.
Okay, that sounds good. All right. Now, my first one is, if you know there's limited amounts of what you want, go first.
Oh, yeah.
If not, then wait. Because if you go first, you're going to be rushed, and you got to get smaller portions.
Right,
you can't get 3 scoops.
Yeah, let's unpack this. Let's make it specific. Let's unpack this. Let's say we're at a Chinese buffet. My favorite thing, shrimp fried rice.
Yes.
Now,
walk me
through your rule.
I think that it's different if you're a place like that, because if they run out, then they're going to put more out.
Okay. So
and you can probably wait the 5 minutes it's going to take. This rule more like it applies to if you're like at a wedding buffet or a family reunion. So you know that like Aunt Betty's macaroni and cheese up there.
You said limited or unlimited. So let's talk limited first.
So this is limited.
My favorite thing is Mima's fried chicken.
And you know that once her chicken's gone, then they're gonna bring
Papa's fried chicken. You don't like that.
There's gonna be tire shreds in there.
Yeah.
It's not even real fried chicken. He fried some animal, but it wasn't chicken.
So you're saying if it's not unlimited, I need to hit it first.
Yeah, you need to go. So you can go first, but it means you're getting smaller portions.
Oh, that's
so you're
true.
definitely going for quality. Now, like today, I went to a little buffet gathering at my family's. I was the last one in line. So at that point, if I want to load up my plate, I can, because
everybody's got some.
Right now, I'm in the gray area between this is my first serving, but it's also the time that people will be coming to get their second, their second helpings.
Now that's a gamble, Brandon. That's a real gamble. Was this a strategic move on your part?
Well, I was late there anyway, but I knew there wasn't going to be anything there that I had to get.
I know it's possible that you were late there.
Now I've went to other ones where I've known, I really need to get this. So if it's unlimited, that rule doesn't really apply. If it's limited, you need to decide to where, is there just a lot of stuff I love and I want a lot of food, or am I really just here for this?
Also, what we want to add into the into your strategy is we want you to be good at buffets, but we also don't want you to be a jerk.
Yes.
That's why, obviously, if it's something you love, it's not unlimited, you should just go in there and grab all the chicken. No, that's being a jerk, and that negates the first rule. So, that's the first rule. Do that.
Now, my second tip is to get an overview of the whole buffet.
Right.
And now some places it's hard to do this, but I think it's necessary, because a lot of times, like when I was younger, I would just load up my plate with just rice and mashed potatoes and then some string beans. So once I get down, if they have some other stuff I want, you can only put so much food on the plate.
That's right. Some people don't agree with that. But what I like to do with this rule, what I like to do at buffets, especially in modern times, I like to bring my drone. So I sit down in my booth in the corner of the restaurant, I'll break out my tablet drone, then I'll fly up, I'll get a little flyover of the buffet, see what I want, map it out, and then I'll come back, put it back in my pocket, and I'll go attack that buffet.
You don't do that, Keith. That's silly talk.
You don't get to tell me what I do.
That's true.
This is my fantasy buffet world.
But see, like, but also, like, there's some places I go to where maybe the mashed potatoes, that's the highlight. Everything else is just downhill from there.
Sure.
So like that Southern Boys place, when I go there, I know that there's like 4 foods I'm going to eat, and that's it. Because I don't want roasted pickled tomatoes or whatever.
Roasted pickled tomatoes is actually one of my favorite things.
So if you look, you can know, okay, I want to get 8 items, so I need to get a little bit of everything. Or I only want 3 items, so I can load it up.
So to boil it down, you want to be able to, you want to know what's there.
Yes.
You need to survey the land. You need to find out what's on the buffet. That way you can make your choices. It's even better if you already know what you like at the place.
Now, to finish this up, a lot of people, they're always like, oh, I need to save some room for dessert. But they may not have a dessert that you want up there.
That is also very, very, very true.
So you need to go and look up there and see what kind of dessert do they have.
Absolutely.
Because maybe they don't have anything you want, and you want to save that for some pot roast.
In my opinion, see, when I think, you're thinking like Golden Corral buffet.
Mm-hmm.
When I hear buffet, I'm thinking Chinese food buffet, man.
Uh-huh.
That's my favorite kind of buffet.
I don't think that Chinese restaurant, the dessert's ever good.
Exactly what I was going to say is that 1% of the time,
Uh-huh.
out of the 100 buffets I go to, only one of them is going to have even maybe like a soft serve machine. Maybe I'll splurge. But otherwise, your Chinese desserts aren't hitting.
Because see, like today, when I went and looked at the dessert, the only thing I really wanted was like the cupcakes. But I knew that my mom had cooked those, so we're probably going to have like some left over. They're going to be at the house. So why would I wait this when I could go get some more ham and some more green beans?
Right. Ham and green beans, brother.
Because I think that the key to a buffet, or really my strategy for any meal, is that I want my last bite to be the best bite.
Don't we all? That's
a lot of people don't do that.
I don't think people plan for it.
Mm-mm.
I think there are a lot of disappointed folks at the end of a meal with their last, I got some dry leftover rice as my last bite.
See, even like with the desserts, the same way. Like if you went to a Chinese restaurant and you had some just really nice sushi, or if you had some really nice broccoli or something, and then you finished it up and you're like, I'm gonna get some of this blue cake.
No, brother, you gotta go out on a piece of chicken or some noodles.
Some Chinese pizza.
That's how you gotta go out.
That's also a thing, is people, like, I'm all for like maybe trying a slice of pizza, but when I go to like a Chinese buffet or like Golden Corral and I see people with like 5 slices of pizza, I think
you're in the wrong spot.
You could have saved money, went to Cece's and got better pizza.
You're in the wrong spot. I can guarantee you that Golden Corral nor China Buffet King Dragon number 5 is spending any time on that pizza. I bet it's frozen. Because we all know they spend a whole lot of time and care on every other dish. It's just the pizza.
See, I'm the same way like Chinese food. Like if I go there, I might get a little bit because I like their bourbon chicken at Golden Corral. But I'm not just going to get plates of Chinese food because that's not their specialty.
Yeah.
Like their whole thing is they want to make like good, like decent to good food on a lot of things. Whereas at a Chinese restaurant, they're like, we're going to make really good rice. And the corn, it's just sand painted yellow.
At a Chinese place?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got a tip for them.
Okay.
Listen here. At the buffet, you go in there. Sometimes it can be pricey depending upon where you're going. There's a place in our hometown. It ain't pricey because it ain't so great. It's kind of even a dangerous place. I can imagine, based on whatever bacteria or whatever lives in this restaurant, and I won't name it. But it's just kind of a grimy spot. I've eaten there before, but
is it Shoney's?
No. It's Chinese buffet.
Okay.
When you go, I won't say. When you go to the buffet, you got to put out some dollars, and really, it's one of the only places that you pay for. You don't pay first, but the expectation of your payment is there, and you're gonna be paying the same amount no matter what you get.
Yeah.
So you know the price. You know I'm gonna at the end of the day drink all items told, drink in the buffet. I might be paying $12, $13, $14, $15 for a buffet. So you're thinking the whole time, how do I get my money's worth? And I will teach you. Don't slow down. You're going to get through a plate and you're going to be like, I'm going to take a little rest. Let me just sit back, take a little break, and then I'll go back up to the buffet. No, you got to work. You got to go hard. Because the minute you start waiting, you're going to get comfortable. Your belly's going to start saying, ding, 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 we're full. But you get to teach the belly when it's full. The belly doesn't know what it's talking about. You go for the second plate. You go for the third plate. And then you get to the end, you're like, man, all I've been eating is rice and noodles. That's the cheap stuff. You got to go for the lobster next. You got to go for the crab. You got to get your money's worth from this place. And if you hurt yourself doing it, that's on you because you did a good job.
See, Keith, that's the way I used to think when I was a child. But now I always go for a quality. Because I used to go...
Brandon, you're at a buffet. You're not getting quality.
I used to think I need to get 5 plates. But if you go somewhere fancy, like an Applebee's, you're going to pay $13 for just a little bit of like chicken and shrimp.
I'm with you.
So if you get two, I think no less than 2 plates. I think there's a danger zone once you hit 4 plates. Because that 4th plate can either be dessert or regular food. But once you start hitting 5 plates, are we talking about full plates or are we talking about a plate with some blueberries on it?
No, yeah, maybe not. I'm not saying you need to eat 5 full plates. I'm just saying like I'm saying if you're going in there, because a lot of people say, I'm going to the buffet, I'm going to do some damage. I really want to eat. If you're going there and you want to have a good time, and you want to really fill up, and you really want to eat and just have a good time eating, don't slow down.
Now, I don't think you should. I think after the first plate, you shouldn't slow down. I think after, say, like, you went and got a salad for your first plate. I never get the salad as my first. That's always my cleanser.
Don't get a salad at a buffet. You're wasting time.
You know how much salads are at other places?
I'm just saying you're wasting time.
$30.
You're not there for the salad. And I know I heard you say $30. I'm not going to attack that. There's too much for me to do. There's too much for me to write.
You can load up a salad with everything you want. Like Jordan. She loves salad, but if she goes somewhere she can't get her type of salad, because her type of salad is just shredded cheese and bacon bits.
You sent me a picture of her salad the other day.
And spinach.
This video is getting long. Mm-hmm. I feel like 15 minutes on a buffet might be a little long, but we need to attack the idea that you think that you can receive quality anything at a buffet.
Oh, you can.
If a restaurant ends with buffet, quality is out the door.
Keith, the best pot roast I've ever gotten.
I need you to stop. Don't finish your sentence.
My grandma's.
Okay.
The hospital in Golden Corral.
Brandon, we started this video with 207 subscribers. After that comment, we're down to maybe 7.
Keith, we can do a blind taste challenge. I'll walk you in and you'll say, Brendan, are we eating in France? And I'll say, yeah, France, Golden Corral.
Yeah, a lot of people have confused Golden Corral with France. Oh my word. I'm not saying like it's complete garbage, but what I am saying is that if you're at a buffet, it's likely that the pot roast is worse than any other restaurant.
So like, Keith, are you saying like, if we're looking at like just, I'm going to go treat, like I'm celebrating winning the lottery. Are you saying that like, down here's Red Lobster, up here's Applebee's, where are you putting Golden Corral at on that list, Keith?
This scale that you made is so broken. Those both live down here.
Red Lobster, Eiffel Tower, Orangeburg Applebee's.
Applebee's.
Where's Golden Corral?
Golden Corral's at the bottom, Brandon. I don't care for Golden Corral.
Worse than the Eiffel Tower?
Yeah, the Eiffel Tower is a monument. It's a piece of history.
Okay.
The Golden Corral is a piece of history for. There's a picture of a Golden Corral like in the future when they're watching this. The Golden Corral logo is a picture beside millions of Americans dead to obesity in the 2000s.
At least they died happy.
You're right. Golden Corral isn't so bad. If I win the lottery, I'm not celebrating with a buffet. And I think that's pretty much squares us away for the buffet video. I've really enjoyed this conversation, Brandon. Have you?
I have.
I don't want to push your opinions down on the air. I just think more people will agree with me than they will with you.
Not the rich people.
That's correct. Brandon has the market cornered on rich folks for our content. Why don't you just send us off? I do a lot of send-offs, Brandon. Why don't you send us off? I'm afraid of doing this.
This is Brandon Lorick.
I'm Keith Millender.
And we're signing off. And heading to Applebee's.
We're heading to Applebee's. We'll see y'all later.